Hey, hello, everybody. Thank you for clicking on. It's been a while. We're back with 10 Super Bowl props, 10 potential things to happen in the Super Bowl that you might want to consider if you are one that likes to have a little skin in the game. If putting a couple of coins makes watching the game more interesting, if you don't have one of your favorite teams involved, then here's some plays you might want to consider. Let's jump right in. I'm not going to waste any of your time, and we will start with the Saquon Barkley over 109.5 yards rushing. Barkley's been a machine throughout the season as well as the playoffs. The Eagles have the best line, offensive line in football, and one of the Chiefs' weaknesses is rushing defense. So I recommend 109.5 Barkley over that. Saquon Barkley, the running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy is the rookie wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, normally wide receivers catch passes and run, which he does. However, this is officially the fastest person ever to run at the NFL Rookie Combine, Xavier Worthy. And I think because of how tough the Eagles' defense is going to end up being, that the Chiefs will use Xavier Worthy in possibly a jet sweep situation or some other way where he ends up rushing the ball, running the ball instead of catching a pass, and does indeed do so for over 5.5 yards. If he does run the ball, it will be probably for a gain of 7 to 12 yards, if not an more explosive play. Down to the next pick, staying with the Chiefs, we've got Isaiah Pacheco. Um, Pacheco, a running back, but also one that is used in both passes out of the backfield by Patrick Mahomes, but also lines up in the receiving position at times, especially in the slot. And all he has to do is catch one pass for over 4.5 yards. Also, the wide receiver screens. Pacheco, another speedster. They're going to try to get the ball and take advantage of the speed of the Kansas City Chiefs, in my opinion. Now we move to the defensive side. This is Nolan Smith Jr., and he is a defensive end for the Philadelphia Eagles. Um, Nolan Smith Jr. is going to be lined up across from a replacement tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's done a tremendous job thus far. The one thing he has a problem with is speed, and Nolan Smith Jr. will be a speed rusher come Sunday, and I expect him to record a sack. Now, the rest of the plays, Philadelphia Eagles alternate spread. The current spread, as you can see right here, is the Eagles are getting 1.5 points. The Chiefs are favored to win by 1.5 points, thus the minus sign on the spread. Money line, that means you're picking it straight. There aren't any points involved. It's just who do you think's going to win. On the money line, the Chiefs are favored. They are showing a negative 116. What that means for those that don't know, if you bet $100, you have to bet $116 to get $100 back. For taking the money line for the Eagles, well, you only have to bet $102 to get $100 back. I'm personally not taking either one of those. I think this is going to be a different game than most analysts are predicting. I expect the Eagles to handle this one, as I will show you coming up here right now. I picked an alternate spread of 9.5 that the Eagles will win by 10 or more points. I know that's outlandish to some people, but the Eagles have the best defense. The Eagles have the best offensive line. They have explosive players at the wideouts. And of course, they have a talented quarterback in Jalen Hurts, and they have Saquon Barkley. So I expect the Eagles to win by 10 points. I don't think it's going to be as close as many anticipate. We'll see come Sunday. Another suggestion is Patrick Mahomes under 283.5. This is passing and rushing. So this is combined. Many people are expecting Mahomes to have rush for probably 50 yards and to pass for 225. That would put it at 275. That would be under. And I just think this is one of the safest plays on my list here tonight. I've also got the Philadelphia Eagles total points over 24.5 total points, and I've got the Chiefs under 24.5 total points. Saquon Barkley in the fourth quarter. Saquon Barkley has been averaging an extensive amount more yards in the second half than in the first. I'm taking him over for 21.5 yards in the fourth quarter when the game's on the line, if it is in that situation. And I'm also taking Patrick Mahomes to have to scramble in the fourth quarter and rush for over 4.5 yards in that fourth quarter. Now, the downside to this play right here, the last play we've got on here, the downside to this, of course, all of them have potential downsides in that they could not happen, but quarterbacks will kneel down to run the clock out. And if the Chiefs do have a lead, if they do have a lead and you play all of these together, which I don't recommend playing them all together, mix some of them up, play 2 or 3 of them possibly. However, Mahomes and the kneel down could potentially affect this, but I don't think it will. I think he'll have a fairly significant number of yards rushing in the fourth quarter, especially again if they're behind in their passing and the Philadelphia pass rush is getting through, then Mahomes will be forced to run the ball. And again, 4.5, that's probably one significant scramble for Mahomes, as athletic as he is. Now, again, I wouldn't play all of these together. However, if you decided to do so and you bet $1, you would win $196.67 on a $1 play. So there you go. 10 potential plays for Super Bowl Sunday. There's been an announcement. It's kind of a troubling announcement to some. During the summer of 2020, with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, Elijah McClain, on and on and on, there was a call to end all racism. If you watch this show, you know. If you know, you know. End all racism has been in the end zone of NFL games. It's been in the end zone of every Super Bowl since 2020. And the NFL has ordered that to be removed from this Sunday's Super Bowl because Donald Trump, current president of the United States, is going to be in attendance. And it's a small thing, but that's how things start, small. My prediction, Eagles 34, Chiefs 10. Not going to be as close as everybody thinks. We'll see how it plays out Sunday. We'll see if there's boycotts. We'll see if there are protests. We'll see what happens in just a little under 48 hours from right now as I'm recording this. So again, thank you for watching this. I'll probably be popping back on from time to time. And I've been doing some writing. I've been doing some political analysis for a project overseas, which has made it so that I cannot broadcast about the news and current events and things we have talked about on this channel before at this time. That does not mean I won't be back. That doesn't mean there aren't things I can am able to talk about despite my retainers. So, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking on. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, now more than ever, it's a dark world. Try to be a light. I love you all. Thanks for clicking on. And if you are so inclined and you put some wagers on this and you make some money, you can always send me 10%. I love you all. It's a dark world. Try to be a light. Thanks for watching.